Hello and welcome to Orchids 365 if you're new. If you've been here a while, welcome back. This is my second repotting of the season, of this season. Trying to get it all done before summer. And now that it's not as hot out here, this is my most dreaded one. Why? Because I only own one catasetum. I really don't want to mess this one up. This is my jumbo green gold. Beautiful big flower. And after much research and talking to my friend Lindsay from my Orchid Sanctuary on Instagram, she shared her tips with me because she was just as nervous as I was. So it's already bloomed, it already has that new growth, and I need to get her ready. They like to sit tight, so this is small. I'm gonna make sure I sit her real tight in there. And everything has been sterilized. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this spike and have gloves on today because there's a lot of moisture in there, so I don't want any surprises. So I'm gonna do some squeezing and pulling and hope that she comes out without too much of a fight. I don't want to. Oh, there you go. Just as I was told, there would be many roots, and some of which may be dead, and that is perfectly normal as she is getting ready to grow. So I don't like the whole situation here. I have some weeds growing and fuzzy moss, so I'm gonna go loosen that up a little here. And it's quite tedious because she has a lot more roots than what it seemed to have. So I'm going to carefully remove all of it, and since it might take, see, you can do it, have the gloves on because it's all wet and mushy. Check out the root situation. See, being very careful not to hurt any of the roots that may be still thriving in there. And then as soon as I'm done removing that, I'll hop on here. All right, so it took me quite a bit, and this is what we have. Beautiful root system. And what we're gonna do is, with our sterilized, we're gonna clip off anything that is looking dead. Some of it has green in it, so we don't want to lose those, but you know what, this one's a little too thick. I'm gonna go ahead and do my root haircut. See, dead. Any old dead roots. See, this looks like growth right there. See, in the video that I saw, I did see a lot of trimming. So I just want to make sure that anything that has new growth in it stays, and anything that looks mushy and dead goes. You know what I'm saying? So the growth there, and not there, and everything else looks pretty good in here. They like to be root bound, okay? So want to make sure that I can press them hard. Before I start the potting, I want to show you what I was recommended. So chopped up some of the charcoal, and this is 100% cypress mulch. It's not dyed, it's completely safe. I use it for the sun vandas that I have out front. I use it back here. So this was just me being me. I decided to mix some styrofoam in there because I am paranoid about the fact that I have to use moss, so I guess that just makes me feel good. It's just me, but you don't have to do that. But again, when I get rain, I get rain. So I had already chopped this up. These pieces are too big, and I'm gonna make like a mix of all these stuff to go on the bottom of the pot. That looks really big. So I'm gonna do this, not much because I have to kind of measure what's going on in the middle there, and I have to fit for size. See, if I want to put her up higher, but I think that this will be good because if I want to pack her in tight, I'm going to have to sit her a little lower, not at the tippity tip of the base. So I'm going to sit her a little lower here. And I'm going to start filling it in with my mix. And get some of the ones that spilled here. And get my glove back on. This is a bad habit I have of taking it off right away as soon as I get a chance. But when they say after doing this, you have to give her maybe a week or so before you start the fertilizing to help the new growth. So that's what I'm going to do. Just hold off on the fertilizing. Hopefully I'll remember when I'm fertilizing around her. So what I'm going to do is probably hang her to help remind me when I'm walking around with the fertilizer not to fertilize yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this, and then as soon as I cover what's left of the roots, okay, to the point where I feel like she's going to sit still, you see, in the right smack in the middle, and she's not going to wobble too much. I'm going to continue pressing my mix, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the moss. Let me get some more of that cypress. I like how it fills it on the sides, and then you can kind of like maneuver it so easy, and then make sure that little new growth is not sunken in the medium. Look how cute she looks. Wait, see that? Now my goal is to press the moss around her so she doesn't wiggle. So now the dreaded moss, but I have to be good because she was sitting in moss all that time, so nothing bad happened. I am faithful, following my advice, holding the desire I have to fertilize her right away, like I do with my dendrobiums and my cats. When I repot, I fertilize them right away. But this is my only catasetum, my first one, and I don't know if I'll get more of these, but I sure don't want to hurt this poor baby. So I pressed her real good. I'm pressing the she'll only get water for now if it rains, because they say hold on the watering. Oh, got a big gust of wind there. So there she is, guys. See the little growth down there? Try to leave it out. There you go. I'll be keeping an eye on her. I wasn't brave enough to cut too much of the roots because some of them had what seemed to be some new growth, did not look completely gunky or dead. So whatever I thought was still useful, I left. Hopefully I did the right thing. I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any tips on catasetums, feel free to share them with me. Remember, we're learning and growing together. I am not an expert. This is my hobby. This is what I love to do. Always experimenting with new orchids. My first catasetum. I am an outdoor grower. So this is what I feel may work for me. Hopefully it will, guys. So happy growing. Stay safe. Be kind and have a beautiful week. Bye, guys.